First game as caretaker boss today. Are you happy with that performance and a point away from home?
I thought we had some real good spells in the game. I thought we started the game really well. Things that we've been working on in training worked really well in terms of the midfield players looking to get on the ball even when we were in the first third of the pitch. And we played some good stuff and we created 4 or 5 good situations first half. We wanted to win the game, I'll be honest. That was what we come here to do. I know obviously they did quite well last year, they had a good result last week, but I think with the players that we've got we should be setting out to win every game. That's the way that I see it, that's what I think about the players, what they're capable of. And even in the second half we had little spells where we strung 3 or 4 passes together, where then we were looking to get in and around the final third, and then it'll just be that little bit of quality that wins your football matches. That's what makes the difference. And today I know we've had 3 or 4 shots from distance with young Fergus, Big John's had one, where we take one of them and then that gives us something to hang on to as well. But we'd take a point because you know it's obviously a tough place to come, but we're a little bit disappointed because we wanted to go and win it. That's the expectations that we've got.
3 changes to the starting 11 that drew with Kers and Ashton last Saturday. Can you talk us through them and why you made those changes?
Yeah, it was just formation. I'd always got it over the years in coaching and that side of it. That's one of the formations I've always liked to play. I want players to be brave, to look to get on the ball, and I thought the personnel who came in, that suits them. I've had young Fergus with me for 4 or 5 weeks. He's done really well with me in my games. He knows what I've been trying to work on, so I thought he'd fit into the system. I thought he did play very, very well first half, and he's full of energy. You know, he's played left back at times in his career, so he can help obviously tracking the full back who wanted to look to join in all the time, because we'd been aware of that through watching him. And I thought the kid did excellent, you know, and he's obviously towards the end of the game he's tired a little bit, which we expected, but to get 60-70 minutes out of him and put in a performance like that I thought was really good.
He didn't look out of place at all in first team football. Can you tell us a bit more about his background and where he's come from?
Well, he's been at Leeds a little bit, he's been at Newcastle a little bit, so he's got good pedigree in terms of that. And as I say, I have to say in the 4 weeks that he's been in and around me in the games that he's been involved in. Last week we played Newcastle in an under-19s game, and he was the best player on the pitch by a mile. So obviously after that and what happened over the weekend, straight away in my head I knew I wanted to play him today. Even when I'd first found out about it, pretty much straight away I knew the way that I wanted to play, and he always fitted into that. And young players need people to believe in him, you know, and he's a York lad as well, which is really important. I know obviously what the club feels about that. It's always important for the fans when they've got local young players coming through. And in the past when I've done this caretaker role, I've never ever been afraid of putting young kids in. If I think they're 16, 17, 18 years old and they're good enough, I'm not scared to play them.
It's good. I think the fans will like to hear that. He did repay your faith with a goal.
Yeah, it was a great strike. I was just saying to Ian Gallagher and Stuart on the bench, he did exactly the same thing last week and just put it over the bar. And it was the same position on the pitch where he actually drove inside and did the same thing, and it had been great for him and obviously for us if it had gone in. But as I say, overall we're really pleased by how he did.
Pleased with the clean sheet as well, of course, with yourself being a defender?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. You want to try and keep a clean sheet. You know, you come away from home, you try and set your stall out, obviously, to not concede a goal. They had a couple of half chances, but overall I thought the shape of the team and defensively, I thought the chances that they did actually get were through our mistakes, so that's something that we've got to improve on a little bit. But we'd settle for a point if we had to, but like I say, the expectations from myself and the staff and the players themselves, we want to go wherever it is and come and win. So a little bit disappointed, but obviously, like I say, we'd take it.
Did you ever feel under threat at all by Brackley?
They had a little spell in the first half where obviously we've got a couple of crosses in the box, a couple of half chances where we've got blocks in, but you'd expect that away from home. You know, it's not easy to come and play away from home. They did quite well last year. As I say, they had a really good result last week, so they've been full of confidence. So I thought we nullified that really well. They've got some big physical lads that were putting balls in the box, and I thought that side of it, we actually defended the box really well. So in terms of that, that's quite pleasing.
Were you disappointed after that first half performance with the second half? It kind of went off a bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. That's what I'll be drilling into. Obviously, for I don't know how long this will be, for however long that is, that we've got to get better. You know, we need people who want to be composed even when they're under pressure a little bit. Don't get into bad habits in terms of trying to force it when it's not on. if the players are there, play, just trust yourself. That's the big thing I said to them, have a bit of belief in yourself. You can play, and they showed that at times for long spells, and whether it's a little bit of a belief thing, a little bit of a confidence thing. But when we did do it, we actually did it really, really well, and obviously we need to keep working on that. We haven't not got much time now because we've got another game in 2 days, but they know how I want to play, they know what I'm looking for, and we'll just keep working at it, and hopefully that'll pick us up wins as well as obviously we're picking up a point today.
What's spell in the game? Were you looking ahead to Monday with the substitutions in mind?
Yeah, well, firstly, probably worried about young Fergus. It's his debut, hot day. It's quite a heavy pitch, to be fair, as well. So we're conscious of that one. Obviously, John Parkin as well. You're thinking, is he going to play 90 minutes? Can he do that again on Monday? And we've got good options with Jordan, who can come up there. And we always thought as the game went on, they'd tire with our fitness levels, with us being full time, that side of it. So we wanted to try and get another quick front player onto the pitch, but we made the substitution, but we didn't really keep the ball well enough in that period and get it into Wes or get balls down the side of him that we could get on the end of. But he still come on and did a job for the team, which is really important. It takes 11 players to pick up a point. It takes 11 players to go and win a game. So there were some good things, and like I say, there's a lot of things that we can improve on.
And for you personally, it's your second spell as a caretaker manager after being 3 times at Hartlepool.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it today? And does it give you more hunger to want the job full time?
Of course, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'd have been even more pleased if we'd have won the game. As I said, as a defender, you try and pride yourself on keeping clean sheets. But overall, no, I really enjoyed it. The players have been brilliant with me, to be fair. They've bought into everything that I've asked of them. There's a really good group of players in there, to be honest with you, and I'm going to back them as long as it is, as long as I'm doing it for whatever that might be, I'm not sure, but I just think that is a really good group, and create a right type of environment for them. We can go on and do well, I'm sure.
No Adriano Moke in the squad at all? Is there an injury there?
Well, we're trying to manage obviously the 2 games in 3 days, so there was a little bit of a niggly little injury, and we didn't want to obviously bring him here with us today if you weren't going to start the game, if that's what we decided to do. It's a long journey from York as well, so if it had been 6-7 hours on a coach, and then obviously we've got the game on Monday to get him ready for that, so we thought the best thing to do was to shut him down with this little niggly thing. He'll have had 48 hours to recover, and hopefully he can join in with us tomorrow to then maybe look to see if we can involve him on Monday then.
And any more injuries looking ahead to Monday?
No, well, just Fergus, that was all. Fergus had busted his nose, so that's welcome to first team football. You're going to get a few of them in your career, so he was laughing when he come off. And I just joked to him then, saying, well, hopefully you'll have a few more of them like I did when I played. But he was laughing. He's a really good kid, and he's a trier. As well as the ability he's got, he's non-stop. He'll get up and down the pitch for you. But apart from that, no, I don't think I've not really spoke to Ian Gallagher yet to see if there was anything else. But I think everyone else is okay.
Excellent support here from the York City fans.
Brilliant,
I don't know how many there were today, with it being no segregation. And that's what you want on Monday. You want Booth and Pleasant to be absolutely bouncing, don't you? With support behind you. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, that's what everyone needs. It's brilliant. But you've got to give them something to come and enjoy as well. I'm really conscious of that. I want to play exciting football when we can. I want my team to try and play out from the back and look to play through teams. Get balls in the box, all them things, get shots away, which we did at times, but we will get better. But obviously on Monday we need the fans to be with us, get behind us. We've got some good players, we've got some talented lads, and we've got some really good senior pros as well, so if we can all come together and it be a collective thing with the fans and ourselves, like I say, we give them something to enjoy, get shots, goals, all them things that helps win your football matches, because you do that, you run around, work hard and give them something to enjoy to watch, they'll always back you. It's the same everywhere you go at any level, it never changes wherever you are, and that's what we'll be trying to do.
Sam, appreciate you coming up.
No problem, thank you.